Firefighters say they've been surprised by the ferocity of a large bushfire that's burning out of control in the Baw Baw Ranges east of Melbourne. The blaze is now bearing down on rural properties near Seaton, Hayfield and Glenmaggie. It wasn't expected to reach settlements until later this morning. A CFA spokesman said this morning that his firefighters are in fact, it is like they are fighting guerrilla warfare with the spot fires there.
We know that buildings have been destroyed. The extent of the losses is not yet known because, of course, this fire continues to rage. Many campers in the region have been evacuated and residents who've not already left have been told to follow their survival plans. Now, an emergency relief centre has been opened up at Sale. And these are the latest pictures that have come into us. You can see just the scope and the size of that fire. It's a 5 kilometre fire front, as we've been talking about this morning. Something like 20,000 hectares of bushland have been burnt out already.
Now, Glenn Coles is at the Lake Glenmaggie Caravan Park. He joins us now on the phone. Glenn, what is the condition like at the moment, and what are you doing there at the Caravan Park?
Yeah, the conditions are not looking good at the moment. It's very, very orange and dull. There's wind's just picked up a little bit. There's helicopters flying over us. The fire's about 500 metres, maybe less from the caravan parks.
Have you been seeing spot fires this morning, Glenn?
I haven't seen any spot fires yet. Fortunately, the wind's been favouring us all night and blowing parallel with the park, so we've had no smoke here or embers, but that's all about to change, I think.
What have you been told about the wind change that would see you directly in the path of that fire?
I have heard of the wind change. At the moment, it's blowing, it feels like an southeasterly, which is good because that means it'll push it away.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm looking at where the fire is at the moment. The wind's on my back, so hopefully it'll help.
Why are you still there, Glenn? What's your plan?
Well, I got 3 caravan parks here, 2 kilometre long area. We're on the foreshore of Lake Glenmaggie. I'm just hanging around, just looking out for spot fires. I have plenty of safe area between the fire and the lake. The lake's down, being an irrigation lake, so there's a lot of bare ground with no vegetation between the water and the fire, so there's plenty of safe area for me to go.
And what will you do, though, if spot fires come out, if those embers start to rain down? Are you prepared?
Yeah, I'm prepared. We'll do what we can, mate, and if it gets too tough, we'll just go straight for the water.
Okay. And so what do? You've got hoses by, and are there people there with you? It's not just you?
Yeah, we have fire hose reels throughout the parks. We've got plenty of vehicles around at the moment, which is good, tankers. We have a few of the annuals who've stayed on, and they're all set up down on the foreshore safe, and they're just keeping an eye out for spot fires, and they're putting them out. Well, they'll put them out as they come, and if it gets too tough, they'll just go straight for the water as well. And I'm keeping them updated with all the news. What's
happening with the choppers? Can you see them operating?
Yeah, they're operating out of the lake. They're picking up water and circling the fire and dropping it.
And does that give you a lot of comfort?
Oh, of course it does, yeah. This wind is giving me a bit more comfort at the moment. I'm hoping it'll stay this way.
Is it tricky to judge the wind? We heard from our reporter a little earlier. I mean, authorities are saying that cool change has come through, the southwesterly comes through. He wasn't feeling it there. Does it surprise you that there are conflicting reports about the wind?
It is swirling around a bit, but I've been standing outside for about 5 minutes now, and it's still coming from mostly easterly, off the lake, and straight at the fire. So it's hopefully going to clear the smoke from here soon. If not, the wind, I have heard of the wind changing the other direction, but here comes another chopper straight over the top.
Just describe what those choppers are actually doing.
Well, he's picked up a load of water and he's about to go and dump it on the fire front. There's, I can see 2 there at the moment. Have just flown over. I think there's about 3 in the area.
I believe Elvis has come down for the effort as well, so he'd be leading that.
I haven't seen Elvis yet.
Yep.
No, but they're doing their job. They're doing all right.
You got tankers standing by to help you save parts of the caravan park if need be?
I've got mobile, what do you call them, tanks with firefighting pumps on them.
But not CFA?
No, I've got fire hose reels which are cover the parks. And the CFA and the DSC are driving up and down all the time.
It was a very grim situation about 6 years ago when that million-hectare fire was pressing down out of the hills.
Yep.
Can you make comparisons to that, please?
Well, this one's a lot closer, I can tell you, because I was there when the other one came too. I spent the night at my house. I was living in Glenmaggie at the time.
Yep.
And that was pretty scary, but this is a hell of a lot closer.
And does it seem to be bigger and a little bit more erratic? Is that the issue?
Well, it certainly feels bigger, and I think that spot fires have just sort of sprung up everywhere and created one big fire, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Glenn, thanks very much for your time and all the very best there.
Thanks, mate.